Hey, what's going on, guys? Booster Whips here. Today we're going to be installing the last part of the Type G body kit or aero kit. This is going to be the diffuser, very similar as the Type R. It's a three-piece. We're going to be screwing on the ones with the larger screw on the center here, right where the fins are, right in front. There's a hole there. We'll be using the longer screws there, and then the rest of the screws are going to go for the rest of the rear kit. Very similar, thicker material, and definitely a better one compared to the previous one. So again, this was driven by KTM Holic, and we'll go ahead and get the install. So the center, very similar as the Type R. We have to go ahead and do it 3M based. We'll go ahead and remove those ribbons off the back tape, and then we'll clean the area of the stock bumper. I have the adro here, so I have to go ahead and remove that. But on the OEM bumpers, there are some 4 fins, small little fins on there, so we have to clean it with adhesion promoter, which is provided by KTM Holic's packaging. So we'll clean that off, remove the masking tape, and go ahead and start from the center, and then we'll work our way out with the sides. The sides get bonded here with like some it looks almost like a crazy glue, but it's a very higher concentrated glue. You do it with like little dots on there, put a little bit of dots of glue on each one, and then just kind of bonds the kit with the center diffuser. So let's go ahead and get started, guys, and let's get going. Alright guys, so we already went ahead and took off the adro kit. We have to go ahead and clean these preset pillars or fins from the OEM bumper, and we're going to use adhesion promoter to finish cleaning that off. And then we're going to use these long screws, which will go on the 4 holes you see there, except the corners. Okay, so it's going to be literally the ones that are in front of the fins. The one in the corner will be using a different screw. So that's how that goes. Let's go ahead and get this cleaned up. Let's go ahead and clean all the residue here, and this also makes it sticky, so this definitely helps the bonding. It takes off all the grime and stuff, as you guys can see. Still some black there, even though I cleaned it. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're ready to go ahead and peel off the backing tape. Let me turn this around. Take off these backing tapes on all 4 fins, and we're ready to go ahead and bond and then screw from the bottom. I'll go ahead and take it off. I already took off the other 3, but just use your nail. It comes right off. So we'll go ahead and position this from the bottom. Like so. It's perfectly on there. We'll go ahead and screw from the bottom and get that secured. All right, we're gonna go ahead and screw from the bottom. I already went ahead and I did one already here to secure it. Let's go ahead. We're gonna use the long screw. A little bit uncomfortable here. is. Got this one here. We're gonna go ahead and do the other one on this corner here. There we go. Alright guys, so we're starting on the left hand side. What I did is I positioned this on here, so let me show you guys. So there's a screw that lines up with this piece as well, which is the corner of the center diffuser. You want to go ahead and line that up, and that goes in perfect. Once you have it here, this is the part that's going to get bonded with that adhesive. What I did is I screwed 2 on the bottom, which I'll show you now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the glue here and finish off the screws that are pending. All right, so we're gonna take the adhesive here. What it comes with, took it off already. So it comes with this top. You want to go ahead and take it off, and then it comes with this little needle pin head here. You insert it to puncture the bottle. Now we can take it off. Be very careful with this, getting it on your fingers, because it is very literally instant bond. It's just like crazy glue, but a little bit harder, so you don't want to get this on your fingers. So I'm putting just a few dots, as you guys can see here, a little bit of spread out, just to get it on there. Come in here and bond. What you want to do is hold from the outer side, just in case it spills on the corner. You don't want to get that on your fingers. Definitely recommend putting some gloves on, just in case. I've done this so many times that I trust myself with that, but just in case, guys. All right, so this is from the bottom. I went ahead and I screwed the screw that matches on both sides. In the kit, you're gonna notice 2 different length screws. The longer one, I'm using one here and one right after. Everything else, I'm using the shorter one for the rest of the kit, which is all these screws here all the way to the corner. Those will be the shorter ones. I'm gonna go ahead and record the other side. But more or less, that's how we install the sides now. All right guys, I'm gonna record on this side. So I already have 2 screws. These will be the smaller ones. I have those ready. We're gonna come in with the side spats. And what we're gonna do is, we're gonna first measure this here with here. Make sure everything is lined up correctly. This goes in all the way. So as you guys can see, I can't push anymore. That gives you the indicator that it's nicely lined up. And what we want to do is to help you leverage. If you have a second person, it's much easier. So what I do is I start screwing just to give me enough leverage. So what you want to do is probably screw one here, or the one in the corner, or maybe somewhere here in the middle. So then this falls down. As you guys saw, we put the instant adhesive on there, we push, then we screw this one, the one next to it, and then the rest follow. All right, we went ahead and already put one here. This part here is hanging down, which is good. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and put another screw just to kind of position things down, right? What I like to do is align the end edge of this with the actual spats as much as possible. That gives you a good indication of your alignment. So we'll put another one here. Just to kind of hold it. And then now we have to work with this area here to put the adhesive. Alright, so same thing, we went ahead and put the adhesive on here, screw on with the long one, and we're also going to use a long one next to it, which is right here. So one of the long screws from this kit, which they're labeled on the bag, so let's go ahead and do this one. I like to check from the inside. Yep, went right through the bumper. And then we finish these with the smaller screws, which are these right here. So let's do this one here. Same thing, check the inside. Yep, perfect. And then we'll finalize the last few ones there and we'll wrap this video up. Here's the final result of the rear diffuser. Just taking different angles. Alright guys, let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and drop them below. Thanks for watching guys. Until next time, Boosted Whips, I'm out. The link will be in the description with discount code. Remember, there's 15% off on this kit, individual parts, until the end of the month of November. Until next time guys.